Good evening and welcome to the Primetime News Update. The gods are returning.
Target acquired. Launching sequence initiating. We cannot wait any longer! Victory is near, for we carry the light of paradise within us.
It's like a turn. You've been down for too long.
Here we are. Let go.
All praise to the Most High. Yeah, we back to set it on fire. Sober man that don't smoke side. Yeah, we up but don't get high. Warmonger, I'm with all the smoke. In them trenches where they cut dope. Same spot I used to sell dope. Did a 180, take notes. Looking at the things unseen. Separate the clean and unclean. 12 gates, it ain't 13. And it's all gold, everything. I'm a god, a priest, and a king. It's hot or cold, never in between. Pull a little whole lot of G's. I can show you a whole lot of things. I'm a king, I'm a priest. What you mean? I'm a god. So on me, got it on me all the time. I'm a god, count me in. Yeah, they tried to count me out, but I'm a god. When you see me in these streets, yeah, it's me. I'm a god, I'm a king, I'm a priest. What you mean?
Hey, shalom, y'all. Most High in Christ bless. Welcome to another episode of Return of the Guys. Just to know that the guys in the building. Right? Tonight, we got Officer Uzziah, Officer Michael, Officer Ethan, Officer McAvee, and Officer Simeon over there in the cut. Yo, what's going down? Officer Uzziah, how you feeling?
Hey, listen, man. You know, it's a lot, you know, it's kind of rainy and dreary, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna dry it up, bring out some of this fire. You know what I'm saying? What's up, officer? What you got going on, man?
Hey, yo, we got the 1611s. We got the graduates. We're gonna start a fire.
I can dig it. Well, y'all know how we usually start off. We start off with the Caucasity report, keeping you up to date with Esau and his latest Caucasity. Yeah, let's get those rolling.
No, my shotgun! Oh my! Fuck! Fuck! That one doesn't jam. How come that one doesn't jam?
God damn.
Hey, yo, I had saw this, right? I seen this, but I didn't think it was real. That was real. He was actually shooting his television.
Yeah. Mom, I hate you, Mom.
Yeah.
50 Cent right here, the white 50 Cent.
What the hell?
Don't be acting like your life is hard. When you turn 17, your mom bought you a car. Have you ever been homeless and hopeless? Being that skinny, smoking joints and a roaches? I've slept on so many.
Hold on, man. What the hell?
Oh, man. Esau don't got no salt, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro, they don't got, bro. They just a different manner of people, bro.
And they don't wash their hands, man.
Yeah, they dirty. They dirty as hell.
They don't wash their hands when they use the bathroom.
The water that you asked for.
Yeah, a large glass of water for my live stream. This is like a kid size, free sample size.
I'm sorry.
I'm an adult. Bring out an adult size, okay? You're messing the whole video up. There are a lot of people watching. Okay, just delete that part.
What it say? Pastor panics.
You get back up like 30 seconds.
Live streaming can delete live.
Okay, well, that's an example of how certain people can be a stumbling block to other people and cause them to sin. She caused me to sin and become angry because she didn't get the water right. So that's something you want to avoid, being a stumbling block to others. So that was a good example. But you know what? Let's just, now I'm off. Let's just restart. People are going to restart. If you want to join the next live stream, please join. We're going to start over. What is?
See, bro.
Yo.
Hey, he got exposed. He didn't know it was live. So he disrespected that sister and then said, "Oh, we gonna start it over." He said, "No, it's live. You can't start over." And then he tried to blame it on her. Like, nah, you just exposed that you the devil.
And he said she a stumbling block.
Yeah, man.
Christianity, man.
They born liars, man.
Yeah.
That lie just rolled off his tongue. He just made a whole.
Right. that was crazy, man.
What the kids?
Come on,
what are you doing, Eric? Do not!
I'll fuck you up.
Not with our
What the fuck was that?
Look at these thugs out in public, man.
Get the fuck out of your car now!
How dare you come around and follow us? How dare you do
I
that?
think you need to get a hold of him. Dude, your kid is crying.
Doing this in front of our kids.
Neanderthals, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, because that's how Esau, they women be like that for real, man. You know, they worse than the damn man.
I done seen a few videos on social media lately where the Edomite women, they be stepping into when they man fighting and getting them knocked out, they go grab them.
Yeah.
And they get chin taken straight off.
That's crazy.
What was that movie hit though? That was crazy.
For 50K followers, I'm going to be getting stunned by this black paper wasp.
What the hell is?
3, 2, 1. Man, that burns.
What?
That was. I ranked that 1 out of 10 like a 4. You can see right there. That's where I got stunned. It's already a little bit bigger too. Still looking for the yellow jacket, but in the meantime, comment down below what I should get stunned by next.
Yo,
Man,
people making videos like this, man.
He just did that.
That's the crocodile hunter son right there.
Oh, that is? Shit. Bro, how did you catch that damn, you know what I'm saying? How you catch that to even put it on your damn arm?
Yeah, 2 man up people, man.
Next.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Those roaches.
Yo.
Ooh.
Did she just
Ooh, it's all bugs.
Did they just dump some roaches on him? What the hell is that?
Dude. Get out of the car, get out of the car, get out. That guy! Get out of the car.
Bro, you gotta throw that car away.
Do anything on me!
I can't see any.
Dude, okay, I'm so done with this, hey. The video's done today, we're not doing it.
I'm gonna catch an Uber home, man. I can't get back in that car. It is.
Oh! Bro, what are y'all? Some roaches?
Oh,
no,
it's crickets. Oh, you can.
That's not. Oh my god,
yeah, bro.
Oh my.
Hey, yo.
That's that right there, man. I have to fight somebody for that.
That's what I was just thinking.
Like,
Camera's
man,
gonna have to get turned off.
Yeah.
At this point.
That's what Edomites do for fun, though. Like, they do stuff like that. Like, that was light.
Bro, you can cause an accident because he driving.
Bro, Esau retarded, bro. No, these are the same people that go and they go cave diving. And they'll go find a hole that's this small in a mountain and try to climb through it.
Right, get stuck and
die. And they'll be surprised when they die.
Get stuck and die.
Yo.
Oh, man.
But these are the people that run the country, though.
Yeah, man. Base man.
Damn.
Fucked up thing she's ever done or experienced, and if it makes me want to go fuck yourself, I'm gonna give her $100.
Well, I'm gonna give you 2. First one was a serial killer that tried to kill me. Her name was Pam Hutt. She killed a lady named out in Troy, Missouri, named Betsy Faria. Framed the husband, this guy right here. He did 3.5 years in prison for his wife's murder. When he got out, she found out they were looking at her for the murder of his wife. While he was locked up, she killed her mother. And then when he got out, she went human hunting to find somebody else to kill to set him up again. Tried to kill me. I was smarter than her. 6 days later, she killed a disabled guy, which I put her in prison for. All happened in St. Charles, O'Fallon, Missouri, right there. There's your first one. Second one.
Damn.
Do we have more money? Can we get?
I think all of them got that same face that Bernie Mac making right there, man.
I believe her. I believe her.
Damn.
Hoodlums, thugs.
Hey, he's thugs.
Usual suspects.
You gotta believe him.
Yep. They natural born killers. All right, man. That's enough of these damn crackers, man. I mean, Edomites, man.
That's one of those one more.
All right, man.
Okay, we're gonna try the new pineapple mango refresher from McDonald's. Peyton's gonna try it first, of course.
Is that one more?
Oh, God.
It's Deb. Peyton absolutely loves it. It's a new pineapple mango refresher, and it's got the little boba balls in it.
We the monkeys, though.
It's good in the pay.
Alright, man.
They drinking out the monk. They drinking out
That's the monkeys. Baboons and shit.
Oh my God!
Is it? Alright. Well, speaking of a different manner of people, these Asians, man, they've been getting out of hand. The Asians and the blacks have been in the news as of lately. The black and Asian community. Go ahead and pull up that first video with the Asian killing the young brother. I think it's 104. Let's start there. Articles of videos, yeah. 104.
Give us back the water. Cyrus said, I took nothing. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. And they continued to verbally attack him, accusing him of stealing water.
Bottle of water.
Interestingly enough, you look at that intricate camera system, Cyrus is telling the truth. He took nothing from that store that day. As he tried to walk out of the store, they continued to verbally harass him to the point where he took his backpack and calmly walked out of the store. And as he walks toward that door, the co-owner, Alice Chow, says something in Cantonese that makes her son run around the counter towards Cyrus. And then Chai Ki Rik Chow, the defendant in this case, comes from out of an office in the convenience store, armed with a .45 caliber Glock pistol, and follows Cyrus out of that store. Cyrus walks out of the store, takes a right, slowly, and hears them yelling, running after him. Turns to see, and again, the camera system shows these things, and he takes off running. Cyrus tries to run through the parking lot to the point to where he runs out of his Air Force One Nike shoe. Runs out of his shoe. Doesn't turn around to pick it up because you have an adult male running behind you with a .45 caliber Glock pistol who has falsely accused you of stealing. So he runs. He drops 2 cell phones out of his pocket. We know this to be true because there are witnesses who we expect you'll hear from who'll talk about how they had to throw on brakes to keep from hitting them as they ran across traffic. We know this to be true because of that intricate camera system that he installed. He drops 2 cell phones. One belonged to him, one to his mother. Doesn't turn around to pick up one of those cell phones. Continues to run, falls down, gets back up running, falls again, busts his shin, drops the backpack, keeps running.
You know, that's, man, over a bottle of water. So you mean to tell me, what would you have done to this man if he was still in the store? Because you chased him down, you know what I'm saying, then you shot him.
Chased him 130 yards.
Right.
That's a football field outside of his property.
Over a bottle of water. You got insurance for that. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that just shows you that our life don't mean nothing here in America. A bottle of water, they killed this man.
Get the article. I want to get the article.
It's crazy, man. These people come all the way from China, get a damn liquor store in, you know what I'm saying, Chinese store in our neighborhoods. It's crazy, man. They don't even speak English. Hurry up and buy.
Yeah, I got the article. Let's read that.
South Carolina jury finds store owner not guilty of murder and killing of black teen.
Teenager.
Damn.
Scroll up.
A South Carolina jury on Monday found a store owner not guilty of murder in the 2023 shooting of a black 14-year-old. The jury returned the verdict for Rik Chow, 61, who is Asian, shot Cyrus Carmack-Belton in the back after chasing him from his convenience store in Columbia, but maintained he acted to defend his son. The killing sent waves of anguish and grief through the African American community in Richland County, where nearly half the population is black. After the verdict was read, sobs and cries of distress could be heard coming from Carmack-Belton's family seated in the gallery. Child sat silently frozen before slowly bowing his head onto his interlocked hands. Prosecutors and defense lawyers in closing arguments painted different pictures of the 2023 shooting. Prosecutors said Child acted in anger because he wrongly thought the teen had stolen 4 bottles of water from the store. A defense lawyer said Child fired to defend his son only after the teen pointed a gun at him.
Keep going. Is it more?
This case is not about a shoplifter. This case is about a father who sees a gun pointed at his son and had to make a decision.
No bullshit.
Defense attorney Sean Kent told jurors during closing arguments. The defense attorney said Andy Child testified that Carmack-Belton pointed a gun at him. Prosecutors acknowledged Carmack-Belton had a semi-automatic pistol, but they say it fell on the ground during the chase, and he never threatened anyone with it. Prosecutors said Child chased the teen more than 130 yards from the store. Solicitor Byron E. Gibson told jurors that Child chased a kid down, shot him in the back. During closing arguments, Gibson placed a bottle of water before jurors. Gibson said that Child, at the end of the day, believed that a human is not more than that. Gibson said multiple witnesses testified that they didn't see anything in Carmack-Belton's hands and didn't see him point a gun as he ran from the store.
So multiple witnesses seen.
Right.
Didn't see none that was.
So they lied.
Nobody testified that happened that doesn't have the last name Child, Gibson said. The fatal shooting prompted vigils and protests outside the store. Empty water bottles were arranged to spell out Cyrus at 2023 vigil.
So if he had a gun, what was the gun at?
I don't know. It got to be some more. It got to be more details. This one didn't give. Their article didn't give too many details. But the point is, the young man was running, and he got shot in the back, and he died.
Right.
And he was accused of stealing a bottle of water.
That he didn't steal.
That he didn't steal.
He got chased down.
So he ran, and he had a gun, and he had 2 cell phones, but he stole something. And we're not gonna get no justice here.
And then, the fact that the prosecutors, hey man, these prosecutors are evil.
That's some evil.
That's some, you paint the picture he was trying to defend his son. Like, man, you chased this man down the street. He left out the store, so that means, guess what? Call the cops. Let the cops deal with it. But, they see us as niggas here. And, they see us less than a bottle of water. So he felt like he can kill him.
Right. The young boy was running from his life. Like, he was running for his life. And they tell you that when you get a license for a gun for firearm, you cannot shoot anyone in the back. Right. When they fleeing from you. They're no longer a threat to your life or to your loved one's life. That was murder. Premeditated murder.
Right.
And the white man let him get off.
Yeah.
Didn't they say he pointed the gun at him in the store?
That's what he said.
That's why he ran, right?
Yep, that's why he ran.
That's why, man.
Remember what the lawyer said? They said they had the footage. He was like, the footage don't show any of that. So.
Right.
Man, the whole point is, our people still gonna shop with this Chinese man.
Right.
They still gonna buy Chinese food. The black woman still gonna buy her weave for the damn head. You still gonna get your nails done by him. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, they think of us less than a bottle of water. Hey. That's crazy, man.
Okay, let me get a scripture real quick. Let me get Habakkuk 1:4 talking about this judgment, because you see how they frame the case. Because us Israelites, we dealing with the laws of God. You know what I'm saying? We judges and we look at things spiritually. In no way, shape, or form can you talk your way out of chasing somebody down outside of a property and gunning them down?
Right.
According to the laws of God, you are guilty of murder, any way, shape, or form, because you pursued that man. So read that Habakkuk 1 and 4.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Therefore the law is slack.
See, therefore the law is slack, read.
And judgment doth never go forth.
And judgment doth never go forth. We don't get the right judgments on this earth. Why? Because the Israelites are not set up in rulership. So therefore we got these heathen nations, these bastards who prey on the children of Israel. So whenever it's an instance of us being unjustly slain, there will never be just judgment going forth. You know, this whole system and all these nations, they are all confederate and all on one accord with keeping the children of Israel oppressed. They all have that same mentality. And so when it comes to judgment, because we all see it clearly, like, no, that's murder. No way. How you put that? And then they took the testimony of his family. You know what I'm saying? So they all colluded and came up and all, but everybody else said we didn't see it. But they said, nah, y'all some niggas. You know what I'm saying? Your word don't count. But what this Chinese man, what his family said, you know, but I thought they were the ones that were the aggressor in the case. So how can you take their word for anything? You know, they have to be separated, and then Inquisition has to be made. But no, that didn't happen. Why? Because it's set up to destroy the children of Israel. We ain't gonna get no relief in this system, in this world.
I want to know if black folks still patronize that store.
I put some videos in there.
Then they burn it down or something.
It was watch what happened. It's the one, what is it? It's the one where they got the cars in front, the police cars in front of the gas station. 103. Is that it?
Hey, while you pulling that up, let me get a scripture real fast. Isaiah 3 and verse 2. Because this the thing, when stuff like this happen, black people got to realize there's something missing in our community, right? Ain't nobody around to rally the people no more. Ain't nobody around to give people instruction on what and what not to do. We ain't seen that since Malcolm X and Martin Luther King days, right? In the civil rights movement. It's something missing from the black community, right? Watch this, read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 2. The mighty man and the men of war.
Right, read verse 1.
Verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff.
Right. Read.
The whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water.
Read.
The mighty man and the men of war.
So God took away from us the mighty man and the men of war. Men that had a passion to fight for their people. We don't got that in the black community no more. Every time we want some type of judgment, we go to the same man that oppressed us. Yep. We don't got no more revolutionary men in the black community no more. That's why we desensitized from this thing. We ain't heard nothing about this. Everybody talking about the NBA finals. Yeah. Everybody talking about what's going on in the hip hop industry. But ain't nobody talking about rallying and getting justice for this young man, right? Read.
The judge.
The judge, right? Somebody to judge matters. Read.
And the prophet.
Read.
And the prudent and the ancient.
Read.
The captain of 50 and the honorable man.
Right.
And the counselor and the cunning artificer and the eloquent orator.
And the eloquent orator, because these people set up order and structure amongst our people. Therefore, when something happened to us, we all was on the same accord. But when you look at that Chinese man or Japanese man, whatever he is, you know why he shot that young kid? Because he knew his people was going to be behind him at the end of the day. So we gotta realize what's missing from our communities as black people when this stuff happens.
You know what's crazy, man? Our people don't realize the power that we really have in this country. All we got to do is not shop with them no more. You know what? We not buying no more of your products. Guess what? They go bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be able to feed their families no more. Why? Because they in our neighborhoods. But our people don't want to work together. Our people too busy, you know what I'm saying, divided. And they know that. They know we're not going to stick together, but guess what? The time's going to change.
You know what? And I heard an Asian dude say that the black man, the African-American man can be way more powerful if they unite. Give me Zephaniah 2 and 1. Mm-hmm. We could be way more powerful if we know how to unite and have some type of solidarity.
Right.
But because we can't organize as a people and put, like the officer was saying, proper leadership in place, we always competing with one another, right? We got these other nations, they don't have any respect for us because we have no hedge for our community. Our women are, you know what I'm saying, out of order. Our children are out of order, making songs out of order. You understand? That's why God is calling us to do this. Read what you got.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Whenever you have a grown foreign man take a life of someone else's child and no one else is standing up to defend this person, this individual, that is a nation that's not desired. Read it again for me.
Gather yourselves together.
So the Bible is calling us to gather ourselves together. Not just gather together in any kind of way. We got to come out of the white man's philosophies, his religions. All those things keep us confused as a people. It keeps white supremacy up and these other nations above us, and our mentality on the bottom. Read.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
We are that nation in the Bible that's not desired. You understand? Because we lack unity, solidarity, and organization. All right, which will bring proper leadership, which is missing in our community.
Hey, give me that in 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17. Right? The only way we ever gonna do that is we come back to God's law, statutes, and commandments. That's the only way. You understand? Read that.
2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. Wherefore, come out from among them and be ye separate.
God said that we have to be separate. That's the only way we're gonna find any type of justice. You understand? Gain any type of respect. We got to separate from them. Now give me Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 16. We're not gonna be treated fairly in this country by no nation. The Lord said we're gonna be hated by all nations. Like the officer was just bringing out, we're not desired by any nation. You understand what I'm saying? Read that, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 16.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
The place of judgment, go ahead.
That wickedness was there.
What's there?
Wickedness was there.
We up under an evil regime. You understand what I'm saying? There is no righteousness in the place of judgment. We're not going to get treated fairly. We're not going to get a fair judgment in anything. This young man didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. All he do was walk out the store and run across the lot. Dude shot him in the back.
Hey. You know what's crazy?
And he died.
If that was the other way around, them Chinese people, man, they'd be in the uproar. They'll make sure they get justice. They would have made sure they got justice for their people, but when it come to us, we less than a bottle of water now. It's crazy.
They would have got reparations.
Yeah, they would have got reparations. They would have got everything.
And them damn Asians got a long history. They was killing us back in the 90s.
Yeah.
They got news reports of them killing young black kids, little girls and stuff for stealing Snicker bars and stuff like that.
Yeah, the sister, I got it pulled up on my phone, Latasha Hollins. This was back in 1991. I remember my mother telling me about this story about she went in the store. The Asian lady, she was trying to pay her over some orange juice. The Asian lady didn't understand what she was saying, pulled out a revolver and blew her head off. And she got acquitted for that. You know, so they allowed to come into our community.
Yeah.
You know what? I take that back. Because we are not a community. They're allowed to come in the black hood. That's what we call it. We call it a hood. Because it ain't no unity amongst us. Right. So they're allowed to come in our hoods, set up shops, and treat us however they want to treat us. Talk to us whatever they want to talk to us, feed us whatever they want to feed us, make money off us, and then if it come down to it, they can put us to death knowing that they gonna be acquitted of the crime.
Yeah. Let me get Proverbs 3 and 31 real quick. You know, this the problem with our people, man. Get Proverbs 3 and 31.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
See that God said to envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. You know, our people, we stuck in the ways of America. You know what I'm saying? We stuck in the ways of these Chinese people. You know, we trying to follow every custom except, you know what I'm saying, the custom of the Bible. God told us, envy thou not the oppressors, man, because they are the oppressors. The white man, the Chinese man, the Arab man, everybody outside the nation of Israel is the oppressor. So we got to learn that. We got to learn that, and we got to come back to God's laws.
Play that
we got to stick together.
Play that video with the where the police surrounding the gas station.
It's the same.
That's the gas station.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, so
I hope she got that on camera. We still gonna burn the store down. The fuck? It's really concerning.
Police
right, so it said
protecting them.
So yeah, so that was that. So after the shoot, because I think this happened in
This after the verdict.
2023.
Yeah, it happened 2023. So
the verdict just happened.
After 2023, like after that all happened, his family moved. They sold the store. You know what I'm saying? But the store's still there. I don't know if it was sold to another Asian family or not. But now after the with all the news and the case being up, now the police came to surround the store because they in fear of black people burning it down. Which, you know what I'm saying? Not saying we should be going out here riding and burning shit down, but it's understandable. Because how the hell you gonna come in our community and kill one of our sons and then you gonna get away with that shit? You know what I'm saying? And this is stuff that make it should make you mad. Like I've been seeing this on the news, and then we got a bunch of other videos that we're gonna show because these Moabites feel like they had the right to kill that young man.
Yeah.
And they say, nigga, if y'all want to boycott our business, y'all ain't nothing with us. Y'all can't. The one dude was saying we gonna play it. He was saying we got our nail salons. We get y'all the herb. We got the Chinese food for y'all. Y'all ain't nothing with us. Like hold on. We make y'all don't. The only reason that y'all live in large is because of us and y'all being in our communities. But black people, we so stuck on stupid with, and it's mainly Christianity fault.
Yeah.
And it's that damn pastor fault.
Yep.
Because we don't look at us as a race, and we are taught to love all these nations.
Yep.
Same time, a while they showing much hatred and much disrespect and disdain towards you. But you gonna forget them and bat an eye. But when it comes to your own people, you got a problem with him, man.
But you know what? If we just honor the Sabbath day, just the Sabbath alone, that'll bankrupt them.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't spending no money with you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep the commandments, but that Christianity crack, man, is it mess with your brain, man. You know what I'm saying? It got you. It got you still loving your oppressor, even after he kill us. You know what I'm saying? And, our people got to come back together because guess what? They shouldn't be in our neighborhoods. We shouldn't spend not one dime with them.
Right.
But...
Hey, see what this chink got to say in this video right
Oh,
here.
yeah. Look, Ming Toy, whatever.
Hold on. Yeah, which one you talking about?
Where it say Asian man says he loves...
Yeah. That's it. That's the one. Yep,
He
right
look like
there.
he...
Boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. Ooh. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. Damn! You're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
Damn. You know what? That dude got a lot of pride on him because guess what? We had all those things. We had all them businesses.
Yep.
But they burned them down. Mm-hmm. They seen how we was thriving and they burned our towns down. So the stuff that he talking about, we had that. But our enemy don't want us to thrive. But man,
he just showed you how all Asians think about us. They don't give a damn about us.
But these are the same people that eat frogs and bats.
Man, they just like that. That's If you would have took his face and just changed the voice, you would have thought that was a white man speaking right there. You know what I'm saying?
Why he ain't say nothing about the coronavirus they brought over?
Right. The damn coronavirus. Damn, they eat octopus and damn bats and they eat dogs. You know what I'm saying, man? These.
He ain't say nothing about that. You know what I mean?
You know.
Why ain't say nothing about that? Because all the 19 and 20 and 25. You know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing about that. That play.
Why he ain't say nothing about when they dropped that bomb on them? And I'm saying, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. They dropped the bomb on them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't say nothing about the white man then? But you want to talk about us? You want to talk bad about black people? Why you don't talk bad about that white man when he bombed your people?
Hey, what Trump say? Where Florida come from? What a sound bite at? What a video at, man? Let's talk about coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Since you want to talk, let's talk about that.
Let's say China. China.
So the white, drop that. So the chink, see, and Negroes marry these flat booty.
They think they got women. Put them on their own.
Who's that? Jeezy? Didn't Jeezy?
Jeezy he married one of them. There's a couple brothers that married these damn.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
Dave Chappelle.
Damn, Dave Chappelle got one too.
Yeah, he got a.
Always the most well-spoken people always got a heathen on the side, got a dog, got a butt
on back.
Man.
Well, why we waiting on that?
But John Legend got one too.
Yeah, John Legend. Yeah, he had.
Yeah, read Luke 16 and 20 real quick, cause he said that they don't need us. You know what I'm saying? And that's a damn lie. And all that stuff that he was mentioning, cause he playing on the ignorance of black people. All that stuff he was mentioning. Guess where they get all the materials to make all that stuff from? Africa.
Yep.
They go in our land and rape, rob, and pillage for our resources. So without us, they can't be nothing.
Right.
And you think they ain't making paper off of us in these neighborhoods?
Yeah, they are.
But that's how they sustain themselves. Without us, China would be a third world country. Without black people, China would be a third world country. It is what it is. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all really not nothing. Y'all got chink eyes, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got mongalism. Y'all incest babies. You know what I'm saying?
Go wash some socks somewhere.
Yeah,
Go wash your load of clothes, man.
Before you get that scripture, get Psalm 60 and 8. This what you is, you Chinese people. Psalm 60 and 8. I think it's what I want, right? Y'all know what I want. Talking about they got laundry match and all that. You do. Yeah. Read that scripture.
The book of Psalms, chapter 60, verse 8. Moab is my wash pot.
You see that God say for wash pot. You know, in the kingdom, guess what you're going to be doing? You're going to be washing clothes. That's all you're going to be doing.
The washing?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be cleaning. You know what I'm saying? So God calls you a wash pot. Hey, that's an insult.
Right. From our God.
Yeah, our God called you a wash pot. That's what God think about you Chinese people. And you eat bats. And octopus.
Alive octopus.
Yeah, alive octopus, yeah. And you worship a fat Buddhist. I don't even know what that is, but, you know, yeah, man. Want to talk bad about our people, man. Go back to China.
For real.
Right. You over here in America talking about you getting rich. Why don't you go back to China and do that?
Right. Take COVID with you.
Yeah, take that COVID back with you.
Right. Take that bat suit back with you, man.
That gutter oil.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, come on, man.
You don't see no dogs around the Chinese restaurants.
Nah.
No dogs and cats.
No cats.
There used to be stray dogs in the hood.
Yeah.
They all gone.
All the stray dogs gone in the hood.
You gotta leave the country to see a stray dog.
Yeah. That's how they look with them eyes.
Read that. Hold on. With this on the screen, this is an Asian dog. Because you know the Lord, He said against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. You got these chinks out here talking real proud against our people. You know what I'm saying? But no, listen, I got you pegged. This is an Asian dog, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Son, where'd you find this?
Asian dogs got chink eyes, just like this.
They got mongoloid too.
Yeah, they got mongoloid. Y'all made incest dogs. Damn, how you do that? Read that in Luke 16 and 20.
The book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 20. And there was a certain rich man, verse 20. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus.
So this is a parable that Christ gave. This Lazarus is representing the nation of Israel, and I destroyed the state. Read.
Which was laid at his gate full of swords.
Full of swords, meaning what? We didn't been through all types of atrocities and traumas and destruction and oppression. So we messed up as a people. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? We not saying that we not jacked up. But read this.
And desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table.
You know, because you know the Negro always want reparations for that white man. You know what I'm saying? He always designed that thing. But keep reading.
Moreover, the dogs.
Moreover, what?
The dogs.
The dogs is going into the nations. You see, put that little child back on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Put Rick Chow. You know, his name is Rick Chow. By the way, this dog is called a Chow Chow.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a coincidence. It happened to line up. No, I think it's the Lord.
Ain't no coincidence.
The Lord lined it up beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Look Chow Chow. So it said the dogs did what?
Moreover, the dogs came and licked his swords.
The dogs came and licked his swords. That's going into all the nations that's coming into our communities and getting benefits off us and making money and merchandise off us while we cannot destroy the state. You know what I'm saying? Because we the ones that fought for civil rights. That's the only reason that a chink is able to be in America and not get his head beat in by a white man is because of black people. You know what I'm saying? But now they come in our community, shoot our kids down, disrespect us, curse our women out, beat our women, and then say, nigga, you just gotta put up with it. Nah, that's what the Lord said. They said they lick our swords. So when we in this destroy the state, that's what y'all do. But why the dogs do that? Because of what? You a beast. You a filthy animal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you need sustenance from us. Without, like I said, without the black man, the Chinese man really ain't nothing. Without the Israelites, these nations, they ain't a damn thing. These nations cannot thrive without having us in subjection. We are the ones that fuel their societies.
Yep.
Great Wall of China.
We built that.
I mean, all these different things. All these the samurai. You know, because they pride on the samurai.
Right.
They say that in order to be a samurai, you have to have a black blood in you.
Yep.
You know, so these nations, they not nothing without us. You know, and all these they be trying to do like the little hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Break dancing. They like to do the rap music. They be putting in the grills. They be putting in dreads and having wicks and things of that nature.
Yeah.
They want to be like us. It is what it is. But you want to come in our hood and disrespect us. Okay.
Yeah, they culture vultures just like Babylon.
Yeah.
They want to be just like the white man.
Yep.
They see that the white man is disrespecting our youth, disrespecting our people, and they want to disrespect our people as well. Can I get that? Can I get the script?
You go ahead.
2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 47.
Yes, sir.
Verse 46. Start there.
2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 46. And thou, Asia,
China, Japan, Taiwan, all you slanty eyes, read.
Thou art partaker of the hope of Babylon.
You are a partaker of the hope of Babylon the Great, America, an extension of Rome. Read.
And art the glory of her person.
You want to be just like her. Read.
Woe be unto thee.
Our God says death unto you. You understand? Read.
Thou wretch.
Thou what?
Thou wretch.
God said you wretched.
Damn.
You ain't no good.
Come on.
You understand? Read.
Because thou hast made thyself like unto her.
Because you want to be like unto her, God got a special judgment for you. Read.
And hast decked thy daughters in whoredom.
You have decked your daughters in whoredom. Give me another one. Give me Zephaniah 2. And read verse 8.
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 8.
Come on.
I have heard the reproach of Moab.
He said what?
I have heard the reproach of Moab.
So God himself says, I have heard the reproach of Moab that he has against my people. Read.
And the revelings of the children of Ammon.
And the revelings of the children of Ammon. Read.
Whereby they have reproached my people.
They have done what?
Reproached my people.
So y'all forgot there's a God and he's black and he belongs to the Israelites.
That's
who
right.
you calling niggas. Read.
And magnified themselves against their border.
They have done what?
Magnified themselves against their border.
Read.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel.
Come on.
Surely Moab shall be as Sodom.
Moab shall be what?
As Sodom.
You gonna be just like Sodom. That's right. All right. From biblical text, Sodom was destroyed with fire.
Yep.
All right. And in America is spiritual Sodom, and they're going to be destroyed with nuclear fire. Read that again.
Surely Moab shall be as Sodom.
You're going to be just like Sodom. You're going to receive the judgment that America gets. Read.
And the children of Ammon as Gomorrah.
You're going to be just, both of y'all, China and Japan, the main two of the Asian nations, y'all going to be just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Y'all going to be set on fire with America, who you adore. Read.
Even the breeding of nettles and salt pits and a perpetual desolation.
You're going to be a perpetual desolation, thus saith the Lord. So these nations, they let them keep playing with us.
Yeah.
You
Praise
understand?
God,
and God is doing these things so our people can wake up, because our people have to be afflicted in order to be woke up. We just hard-headed and rebellious.
Yeah.
You understand?
Let me get First Maccabees 3:43, because the Israelites, we back on the scene. You know what I'm saying? And now we back teaching our people who they are, and we showing them who the enemies is. Read that scripture.
First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 43. They said one to another, let us restore the decayed estate of our people.
And guess what? That's what we doing. We showing our people we are God's chosen people. And we showing our people that these other nations, they wash pots. They ain't worth nothing. God called them heathens. God called us the Israelites. They ain't nobody. We gonna say that, right? Go ahead.
And let us fight for our people. And the sanctuary.
Right, so we gonna fight for our people. We gonna teach our kids, hey, them Chinese people, them wash pots. They, what I'm saying? They the scum of the earth. We gonna show our people that, we are the greatest. We don't need them. Talking about we need them, they got the wash machines, the laundry mats, and the get your nails done. We don't need you.
They at the bottom of the races. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude talking about all this arrogancy. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at you, man. Listen, Ching Ping, man. Listen, come some work that, man. Nobody.
Little ping pong.
Yeah, little ping pong, man.
Right, man.
Come on, man.
Right.
Get the hell out of here, man. What you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? He thought it's like they couldn't wait for something like this to happen.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So they could finally say what they really feel. You know what I mean?
This dude,
he never talk like that in front of a black.
That's
A
what
black
I'm
man
saying.
standing right in front of him.
There you go.
He'll never talk like
Hold
that.
on, it get worse. It's another video on there. Which one is it? Let's see the pride of Moab real quick, so the Lord can, you know what I'm saying. So our people understand that the Lord is justifying his doings.
What this dude saying?
They got the song, right? Put you on a t-shirt? Yeah, they just put this motherfucker on a t-shirt.
What?
These two parents failed Cyrus. Cyrus Carmack-Belton. This little nigga had 3 names, right? So his first name and 2 last names. Well, he got 2 dads? Is that what it is? He got 2 dads? Loves playing with guns, right? Loves guns. Yeah, you shouldn't be playing with guns, kiddo. The prosecution liked to talk about the water bottle, but it didn't like talking about the guns. This kid's 14 running around with a gun. His parents didn't give a shit about it during the trial. It was like, oh, he's, little 14-year-old kid walking around, having a gun, that's normal, It's an Asian man's fault, Oh, yeah, it's all his fault. That's why the kid said, no, the kid's dead because he had a gun on him. That's a fact. The kid's dead because he had a gun on him. And maybe there was a struggle. That China man had to end up, hey, you know what I'm saying? Don't start no shit, won't be no shit, right? I say blame it on the parents. Oh, poor baby. Like, you only hear about this kind of shit when it's another race versus a black kid, right? But when a black kid kills another black kid, you don't get this national headlines. The world is so racist. The thing is, it's the outrage that's fucked up, right? The outrage is like, oh yeah, it's crazy. It's like everybody's killing little black babies. No, motherfucker. Nigga babies be killing other nigga babies. It's amazing to me that nobody gives a fuck about black on black. Like, that's why he has a gun. Either he has a gun because he's afraid of another nigga kid, or he's trying to rob somebody. And that's the definition of fuck around and find out. They got the song, right? Put you on the
All right, put it down.
This dude.
They got the song, right?
Damn, look how they're talking now.
That's the spirit of Esau.
Yeah.
That's definitely the spirit of Esau.
It's like a white man, you know what I'm saying? But Moab has always been like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just it take events like this to highlight it for our people to see, because now everybody's seeing their true colors.
I want to know, what is the black pastor gonna talk about when you see this time?
This is not being talked about.
Nah, they ain't gonna talk about
this. The black church, they don't talk about real issues that's going on. It's all about tithes and it's your season.
Yeah, they're under a gag order or something like that.
Yeah, they definitely they gotta be, because it's too much going on in our community for you not to address these things as a pastor. Like,
right.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You know what, man? You're right. The Lord is turning things up.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because in thy affliction, they gonna seek him early. You know, because
Mm-hmm.
when you find out, our people gonna find out that this white man don't love you. You see the Chinese man, he hates you too. Everybody hate our guts. You know, the Lord gonna force us to come back together. Why? Because it's gonna get so bad out here to where you ain't gonna have nowhere to run. But back to your own people. Or you gonna die out there. Get that scripture real quick in our affliction.
I just can't believe
Damn,
how these little dudes talking like
damn
that.
frog eating bat. You.
So you see, you understand why I was feeling how I was feeling when when I came up here, man.
Look, man, these dudes, man. hey, I want y'all to know, China, man. You going into slavery. China. Christ return. You gonna be a servant. You in your whole nation.
Yeah, we doing these two chinks. They going on auction block early.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those two dudes. Hey. Hey, listen. You gonna find out the hard way when the Lord returns.
They get auctioned every month. You know
Yeah. Get that scripture, man.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
You see that? God said when we getting afflicted, we gonna seek him early. You know, when you start to find out who your enemy is, why? Because that Christianity crap that made you forget who your enemy was. You know, you think your own brother your enemy, but God has to turn the nations up back to their true colors to remind you that we have enemies. And it's no way around it, because you see the little ching dude, see how he talking, F around and find out. Like, this somebody's son he talking about.
Right.
You know, I got kids.
That was a little two-tone Glock he had.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
now he.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a father. So for this little ching dude to talk about somebody's son, you know, that should piss you off.
Right.
That should piss you off, because I got the kids. Talking about, you know what I'm saying, F around and find out. You know, man, come on, man. Like, you know.
Because nothing justifies chasing a 14-year-old 130 yards.
You 61 years old.
And shooting him in the back.
Right.
Nothing justifies
There is no honor in that.
If that was to happen in a white community, that Moabite would be dead. Remember what they did to that Moabite on the airplane? They whooped his ass and dragged him off that Moab. You know what I'm saying? But Esau ain't playing with Moab. You know, but they look at us as uncivilized people, you know, and they know that we have no unity. Therefore, they don't see us as a nation. So they know they can do stuff like this and get away with it. And Negroes, all they gotta do is put the hair weave on 50% off. You know what I'm saying? You know, what's the little Moabite dude that's at the grills?
Johnny Dane.
Yeah, Johnny Dane. You know what I'm saying? Give a discount on the grill. Do a rap video shout out, and then guess what? Niggas won't forget about it. You know, but
that's crazy, man. Because you know, all you so-called black women, y'all should take that hair weave out your head. You know, you shouldn't even go to the Chinese store no more. You know, you should be. But you know what it is? They gonna say it wasn't my son. You know, they not gonna feel no type of way about it because it wasn't your son. You know, that's how we think about each other. We don't see each other as family. You know, we don't see the same hurt or the same pain. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been taught to be selfish. Only think about yourself. And that's the reason why we still on the bottom.
Yeah, they don't see it as a race thing, because they gonna look at the social media narratives. They gonna say, "Oh, this wasn't about race." You know, and the Negro is gonna believe it. This was an isolated incident. Right. That's how they gonna look at it.
Right.
All Chinese people, all Asian people don't think like that. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a rude awakening for our people.
Hey, what our people don't understand is all nations have done evil to the children of Israel, right? To the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man. So much as God clearly points out, I'm going to judge this nation for the evil they did. I'm going to judge this nation for the evil they did. But in the Christian church, they teach us that God love everybody and everybody going to get the kingdom of heaven. So who is God talking about he going to judge, right? But watch this, though. Talking about the hair real fast. Get 1 Corinthians 11. Because that's gonna be the biggest thing that rocked the black community back to sleep when the beauty supply starts selling all the hair. And you know what I'm saying? They start making their things cheap in the black community, right? Watch this. 1 Corinthians 11 and 15. I think that's what I want.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 15. But if a woman have long hair.
It say if a woman have long hair, because our sisters desire to have long hair, right? So they can style it a type of way. Read.
It is a glory to her.
It say it's a glory unto her, right? But watch this. Read.
For her hair.
For who hair?
For her hair.
For who hair?
Her hair.
Her hair. Meaning her own hair. Not a wig. Not synthetic hair. Not animal hair. Black women hair, right? Read.
Is given her for a covering.
Your hair is given to you for a covering. And so much the more that you came from the black man. So the hair on our head from God and the hair on your head from us, right? Just grow your own hair, man. Stop buying this damn hair out these stores.
Play that other. It's another video about the store. It's like a little short. They put a little sign on the store. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Let me see.
Yeah, put that in there. Play that. 'Cause these nations, they starting to get emboldened now.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I got it. We played it. That was the first one y'all played early.
Well, they as responsible for all the uncleanness in the black community.
All right, look at this. This is Greensboro, North Carolina. This is. I'll play it.
And what? Like, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I did it like and it hadn't been there that long, but I came up here the other day and stood across the street and got shot.
This is crazy. Like, how bold could you be?
I know. You wouldn't think it. It's like I didn't even see it. I saw somebody else out here standing up here looking at it. I was just walking down the sidewalk over there. I was like,
it's like premeditated because it's like we just got the verdict from the Cyrus Carmack-Belton. There's no way you could have done that this quickly. So, you know, I don't call myself an influencer, but I have a few million views between my videos. So,
Greensboro, North Carolina.
North
Carolina. Can we zoom in? Can we do that without crashing the system?
I'm assuming it's in the hood, huh?
Yeah.
Can we zoom
yeah, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Two black kids on the
that's what it looked like.
It's the two dudes from Ministers. Don't be.
Yeah, don't
that's
be
old dog.
Yeah, old dog and Kane.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the woman. I think that's the woman or the she said, "Hurry up and buy." Man, that store shouldn't even be open. I don't know if they ever seen that movie, but you know, this young generation, I don't think they watch movies, man. They just play video games all day. They probably don't even know what the hell that is. Hurry up and buy.
But it's enough people, because the people that really got the power is the older generation anyway. It's enough for them to, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Don't be the menace.
Yeah.
Man.
Damn.
And
bro,
go ahead.
How did they get a loan for this? How did they even, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that not racist right there? But you know what they say? Oh, you in the nigga community? Them niggas less than water bottles. And, you know, that's how they think about it.
This shows how docile, because that shouldn't. How docile our people is in
South Carolina.
You said North Carolina. One in the Carolinas, man. Because ain't no way that thing is
still up.
Should be. They should feel like they could even do it.
But you know what? If that's a window, which is crazy, our people will bust our car windows out and steal from us, but they wouldn't bust that window. They'll walk right past that. They'll walk in there and buy something.
That's like going in a Jewish neighborhood and setting up a store and putting Hitler and a bunch of
there it is,
and a bunch of Nazis on there. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. And definitely after, like the woman was saying, she was like, the damn verdict just came out yesterday, and y'all got this shit in our neighborhood. And you know, and black people just it's nothing. Oh, ha 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 he he. And even if I don't know if people familiar with what our audience should be, And they made this scene in Don't Be a Menace to Society because of all the brutality that we was facing and the racism that we was facing from Asians in our community.
Yeah.
So the what happened was the old dog, he ended up shooting the damn Asian man. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that was right, but that scene was made to bring light to how racist these damn Asians be in our neighborhood.
Right. Yep. Damn. Man, hey, you know what if it wasn't for YouTube and cell phones and stuff, man, you would think if somebody was to just tell you that, you wouldn't believe it today. You'd be like, man, it's 2026. Jesus loves everybody. But here it is, the Lord got to put this on film, on YouTube and social media to show our people why, because they wouldn't believe it. They wouldn't believe it. Because
this like a I bet you won't. You know
Black
what I'm
folks should be mad.
That's what I'm saying.
Black people should be mad right now.
Like, that store should not receive one dime. Because we barely make money any damn way. I wouldn't shop there. Talking about hurry up and buy. Like, what?
Man, bro. Man, that's crazy.
Just imagine walking into that store. What they gonna say to you? Hurry up and buy? You know what I'm saying?
That's all they want is your money. Basically, that's what they saying.
Yeah, like.
Hey, officer, you know what though? A lot of people during that time, like they weren't used to what was going on now. Like a lot of people, at least a lot of people in my age group, when they seen "Don't Be a Menace," all of that stuff was funny to them. Like, they made that movie into like a comical relief for black people. But who wrote that? I think John Singleton. Did John Singleton write that? John Singleton write real, like
it was a conscious,
right. His writings be about real situations in the black community, right? So people that's young and ain't familiar with how, you know what I'm saying, how racist they was to our people, they looking at that as that's the joke from the movie. And that's how they market it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So
playing on our ignorance.
Yeah, that's why it's important for you as a parent to teach your kids, you know what I'm saying, how these nations' mentality is towards us. Because like I mentioned with the sister back in 1991, my mom, I remember as a youngin', my mom told me about Chinese people. And she told me that story. And I always had that in my head when it came to Moabites, Chinese people, that they just like the white man. They just as racist as them. Even though they might have the good fried rice, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They got all this stuff in our community. They still hate our guts, and if they could have a KKK in America, the Chinese man, I bet you they would.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Don't forget, when the coronavirus broke out, they was mistreating our people over in China.
Yeah,
right. We didn't mention that.
Yep.
Trying to blame it on us.
Yeah, trying to blame it on us. So,
hey man, give me Jeremiah 30 and 16. I just
come on.
Just because, man. Just because. Jeremiah 30 and 16. This what God got to say about the Moabite, the wash pot. You understand what I'm saying? The incest babies.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16.
Come on.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Guess what? We're going to devour y'all. Go ahead.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Y'all going to slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? Every idle word that you said, that you thought that you could get, that you thought you got away with, nah. We're going to remember that on that day. We meditating on it right now. You understand? Read.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Come on.
And all that prey upon thee, will I give for a prey.
See that? Is that it on that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Now, for the article first. For the article first. Or 008. Meanwhile, we got to get our people together, man. We gotta stop this foolishness, and get your badass kids. Read the article.
Shrewsbury 6-7 event erupts into 8 fights.
So they had 8 fights at, I think, Sky Zone, right? Go ahead.
Police seize butcher knife from 12-year-old.
A damn 12-year-old had a butcher knife, man. Like a 12-year-old, like, what is these kids doing nowadays? When I was 12, I was playing a video game and playing football. You got 12-year-olds, he got a butcher knife. Right, scroll down. on the article.
What are you doing with a butcher?
Man, they
Sky Zone.
yeah, Sky Zone, man. Just read that first part, and then we're gonna play the video.
A 6-7 event in Shrewsbury spiraled
I don't
into
even know. What's a 6-7?
No,
event?
this is how dumb this is.
This a thing?
This is an event based off a viral song and a social media trend. Remember all the kids was doing a 6-7.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I don't
but that's literally what it is, and it was, I guess it was June 7th, and
so it was a 6-7 event.
They made it a 6-7 event. Some stupid parent that wasn't paying attention co-signed this and allowed this to happen.
All right, go back to the article, man. So whatever 6-7 is.
A 6-7 event in Shrewsbury spiraled into chaos Sunday, as police said more than 300 unaccompanied juveniles brawled outside.
Badass. With 300 kids out there fighting, man. Go
That's
ahead.
crazy.
Swarmed nearby stores and
That's a
even
lot.
brought a butcher knife to the scene.
So a 12-year-old had the butcher knife. He's ready to, chop some people up, I guess. Go ahead.
The Shrewsbury Police Department said officers responded to the Sky Zone on Watson Road around 3:42 p.m. Sunday. The business was hosting a 6-7 event. 8 fights broke out as 300 to 350 juveniles stood in line outside, with temperatures exceeding 90 degrees. The crowd scattered in all directions after officers arrived.
Keep reading.
Juveniles then entered nearby stores, including Walmart, Aldi, and My Place. Police said they caused damage and threatened customers and employees.
So they had a fight, and then they went into Aldi's and Walmart, and they started threatening business owners. So that's enough. Play the video.
Damn.
Man, you can't. Look, man. That's why they changing all the rules now, because I think now in Sky Zone, you got to be at least 25 years old. If you under 17, you got to have somebody that's 25 with you. I think Six Flags doing the same thing, because these badass kids going up in there and they fighting, and you got a 12-year-old, he got a butcher.
There's some Carnival action.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Man, play that video, man. This the video, part of the video, Sky Zone link up. What up, lingo. Police don't even know what.
Is Taylor here? I think so. Excuse me. RJ.
Right, so that was just some after footage of, after the fight. But, you had over 300 people. Like, these. Hey, man, you think your 12-year-old, daughter or son is so good, he got a butcher knife. Listen, I'm only going to assume he got the butcher knife out the kitchen. He must have had a backpack on or a hoodie. It was 90 degrees. These kids wearing hoodies at 90 degrees. I'm assuming he put the butcher knife either in his backpack or his hoodie.
It's a different type of mentality to say, yeah, I'm about to go to Sky Zone. Let me grab this butcher knife.
And that's what was seized. It was wind up.
Well, yeah, they had guns. Yeah,
they had Drakes on them and all types of stuff.
And then you out there in Shrewsbury, man. That's cracker land.
Sky Zone, ain't that like a?
It's like a
trampoline. It's a bounce house, man.
Yeah, it's a bounce house.
It's where you go to. I used to go there as a kid. You can jump on the trampoline, play dodgeball. They got a foam pit. You can play basketball. That's what it's for. It's for kids. But these kids went out here to mob and what they call a wild out.
And then they went up in the stores and they threatened all these Walmart customers. Little 12-year-olds, man. Like what? Yeah. Hey, the generations is getting worse and worse, man.
This is what white people call they when they say they got black fatigue. This is one of those events, and like you said, the police can't do nothing with that. So if you got 350 kids out here that's out here unrestrained, that's when they're going to bring in martial law, and they're going to be able to. It's going to be a lot more heavily restrictions on our communities. Matter of fact, I saw one video in Memphis. It was some. I think these was high schools and college kids. They was out there fighting in Memphis where they had the police at the military police. It was down there. pop their ass. You know what I'm saying? Because the military police, they ain't playing them games. Because you are messing with the military now. But that's the lengths that it's gotten to. And you know, Esau, they behind engineering it and pushing this. You know, but when you allow your kids to behave like this, now you allowing the law to be instilled to hunt down and really kill your kids.
Right. Yeah. Because you got a situation to where we don't understand that America is our prison. So now you got the prisoners running the prison. So now they got to step in and, you know what I'm saying, put new policies in place and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's and like you said, it's designed like that. Can I get that in is that Ciroc 36 and 10 about the hedge? I think that's it. 26. Where there's no hedge, the possession is spoiled.
It's 36 and 20 something.
25.
Yep.
Let me get that.
Sirach chapter 36, verse 25. Where no hedge is.
The hedge is the man of the house. You understand? They kick the man out of the house with the welfare, the WIC. You understand that the food stamps, which Trump is coming down on some more again, coming up, right? But anyway, my point is that they took the man out of the family. Read.
Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled.
The woman don't know how to raise the kids, all right? Our women are out of order, and now our kids are out of order. So the possession of the black man is spoiled. Read.
And he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning.
You understand? So that's what's going on with our people. We don't have leadership in the household, like you was bringing out earlier. So we gotta bring back black families. That's why it's so important. Something that seems so minute, right?
Yeah.
Which is really large in the grand scheme of things. You understand? We need to bring back black families.
And you can't leave your kids alone, man. You can't leave a 12-year-old. You can't just drop them off at a damn Sky Zone because he's gonna carry a butcher knife.
Right.
You know, I mean, you know, it's that bad because, you know, the parents probably thinking you going to go jump on a trampoline, but they don't know it's 300 people out there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Hey,
I'm trying to find. Did y'all hear anything about this? It was a shootout that happened in, I think it was Columbia, where they shot up a house, and the police end up coming. Well, they shot the house up. Then the police end up coming, and coming. Then they left. Then they came back because they got called again because they had shot up another house, and they shot at the police.
Damn. I didn't see that.
Damn, I'm trying to. This just happened. Like
these were kids.
Had to be.
Yeah, they was young. I'm trying to find.
Man, hey, these
that
kids.
sound familiar. That sound familiar. I remember hearing some about like the cops getting shot at or something.
And
that's the same stuff that's happening downtown. Remember they put their curfew out there downtown because
they making laws against our children now.
Yeah,
it's more laws been coming out. So I looked it up because I don't know, black people they not paying attention to the news, and what's going on is now for all these so quote unquote that was a teen takeover, by the way, that a Sky Zone 6-7 event, that's called a teen takeover. And the law, they making laws on it now. It says yes, parents can face jail time and heavy fines for their children's involvement in riots, brawls, and teen takeovers due to recent crackdowns by state and federal prosecutors. So these parents, you know, they ain't watching the news. You know, like we all we worry about social media. We ain't seeing the important things. So now they weaponizing the law for you not being a responsible parent.
Right.
You know, so because like how the hell? Because why are you dropping your kids anywhere off anywhere in the public unsupervised for anyway? Kids always need parental supervision. It is what it is. They is not capable of going out in society by their damn self.
Yeah. Not this generation.
Hell no.
Not this generation.
I just put it in there. 333 in articles and videos. Play it. Just going into the climate right now. You know what I mean? It's real wicked out here.
Shots fired!
Damn!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That is not
Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran, anywhere. This is the summit in Richland County.
A neighborhood shook by gunfire. A Richland County sheriff grateful his deputies are still alive.
Dozens of rounds fired, several questions unanswered.
How people in these houses did not get killed,
Tonight, WIS is in your community following a deadly shootout.
It woke me up out of my sleep, so I immediately jumped up.
It's really disheartening, you know, like we have runners in this neighborhood, we have a lot of kids in this neighborhood.
Guns are going to get you in one of two places, either in prison or in the cemetery.
Your News at 11 starts right now.
Your first alert
No, let it play. Let it play.
at 11. This is WIS 10.
First at 11, a deadly shootout with Richland County deputies. Tonight, one person is dead, one suspect detained, and multiple suspects on the loose.
We're told the incident happened in the early hours of the morning following reports of two separate shootings.
When K-9 units responded to the area of the second shooting, teams began tracking. 30 minutes later, dozens of bullets fired across the Summit neighborhood in Northeast Columbia.
Several homes now left with bullet holes, and the sheriff's department is confirming as many as 10 suspects could still be on the run tonight.
WS reporter Tanner Gilmartin spending the day in the neighborhood and shares the reactions from people living nearby.
Entrance of the neighborhood blocked off. And it was because he said there was a dead body.
The reality residents in the Summit neighborhood are left with following early morning shootings right in their backyards.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! This is what happened this morning in Richland County. Not some soldiers out here in a war. This is your deputies out here in a war, and this is what they're facing. So every one of those red circles, that's a bullet that went into that home. How people in these houses did not get killed, I don't have a clue. We're just
That was early in the morning.
Sheriff
so
Lott says
everybody
more
was
than
at home.
70 shots were fired during the exchange, happening just feet away from family homes. Now, several crime scenes remain active, and residents are shaken.
It's irritating, it's frustrating, and it's exhausting.
We live in a community to where we think it's safe. And yet I have a 10-year-old, and you just never know what could happen. It's always the what ifs.
Coy Johns has lived here in the Summit neighborhood for more than 20 years and says this isn't the first time something bad has happened here. But she says what happened here early Thursday morning, that could be the last straw.
Just in the back of my mind, think to myself, do I need to move? Because I know there were a couple of other neighbors that used to live out here. They have moved because of the situation, because things are getting so bad, in my neighborhood. And it's unsettling. It is.
The Richland County Sheriff's Department says there could be around 10 people involved in the shootings as an investigation continues. Reporting in Columbia, I'm Tanner Gilmartin.
Damn. So you gotta imagine, right?
The sheriff's department is at.
Drop it. You gotta imagine, right? House gets shot up, right? They call somebody calls the police early in the morning. Police come. They shoot them.
They in a war.
They shooting at them. You understand what I'm saying? That ends it. Once you see the sirens, that's normally what that's the end.
Man,
Nah.
You know
Not
what's
these niggas today.
You know what's crazy, man? A lot of people in the neighborhood know who the ones doing it. But they don't want to snitch. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because, they know who got the guns. They know the Tyrone or whoever.
Hey, especially in that neighborhood right there, because that house, they somebody was supposed to die now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Whoever lived right there, somebody was supposed to. They didn't miss. They was shooting. They was I don't know.
Because you know what? If the community come together and they exercise Leviticus 5:1, and you start snitching, get them locked up, guess what? You'll have a safer community.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
A lot of times, when you get reactions like this, it be because of a single parent home where the mother is raising a child and they emotional about something that they didn't agree with, and now they got to turn to gun violence, some type of violence. You understand what I'm saying? But the point of the scripture is that the children are being oppressed. You heard older women in the neighborhood been there for years, like, yo, I think I gotta move now. You know what I'm saying? And that looked like a nice neighborhood. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? People that, people working, people, the young lady said that people jog, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of children there. And there was a house on the block that got 70 shots put into it.
That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? All in the side. And like that's sitting there for a while.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So when they drive into the neighborhood, you gonna see them bullet holes in that house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To remind you of the oppression our people facing with the youth today.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying?
And these and you could tell by that neighborhood because this generation they a lot of these kids that's getting into these shootouts, that's getting into gun violence and beefing and got all these ops and stuff like that, they be coming from a well-set household. That's true. These kids in this neighborhood, it's no reason you should be in a neighborhood like that having a shootout. Not saying it's justified anywhere else, but y'all got a better upbringing. It's not a choice that you forced into doing.
It's a villain in that house, man.
Yeah.
It's a villain in that house, bro. In that house, they got 70 shots, a villain in there.
Man.
To the point to where when the police came, they was like, nah, this dude or he or she got to die in this house.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's middle of the night too, man. You know what I'm saying? People sleeping.
Yeah. There's been a lot of cases coming up like that where it be these kids, like you said, they say it was a villain in that house. It be these kids that be in these affluent neighborhoods and they be seeing all the glamour and all because all the rap music, everything that's geared towards being cool, it has to do with something with murder and drugs. You know what I'm saying? If you're not involved in murder and drugs this day, you don't got no clout. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no hype. You really ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? You lame. Mm-hmm. So that kid, that whoever was in that damn house was probably a super villain, just like the little dude in that Julio Fulio case.
Yeah.
One of them little dudes, they showed his life. But he was such a good kid in school. He was such a good kid, and he had such a nice, well-structured household that he was on the other side of the world doing events for his school. Like he was like in Africa somewhere, participating in events. But now you facing life over killing a drill rapper. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reality of the peer pressure and the social construct that our kids are facing here in America.
That's the evil communication, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the rap music. You know, that's the rap music. That's the movies. You know, that's the trend out here. They want our people to kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's the algorithm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
algorithm, yeah.
They in the straight, you know what I'm saying, shootout in the middle of the night. Why you not sleep?
I seen one of the captains. They got some type of new show where they go out to the community.
Yeah, I seen that too. Yeah,
and they asked one of the kids, like, you know, how does the gunshots make you feel when you hear them at night? He said, they get me amped. That I enjoy it.
Wow.
So it's a whole different spirit on these kids nowadays.
That's a murder spirit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, could I get Micah 2-8 real fast? Because when stuff like this happen, like when houses get shot up, we all we grew up in the black community. We hear about this stuff happening all the time. But when somebody get killed, right, people like, okay, we knew who this brother is or sister, you know what I'm saying, that got killed. This was the target. But when the house just gets shot up and nobody can explain how much hostility and anxiety is going on in that neighborhood, because it could have been somebody else's house. It could have been your grandmother that was in the house. Now it's all hostility in the neighborhood, right? Watch this, read.
The book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 8. Even of late, my people is risen up as an enemy.
So that's why when we walk through the neighborhood in the black community, we looking at each other like, oh, let me make sure this brother ain't on nothing with me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to rob me. He ain't got a gun on him. I know these young kids hang around the corner up there. I ain't gonna go up there. We was just at camp the other day, and an elderly woman was expressing to Officer Mac how she got to keep her gun in her purse because she don't know what these young kids be on. An elderly woman said that, right? Read.
Ye pull off the robe with the garment from them that pass by securely as men averse from war.
So the scriptures document us what? Coming up as an enemy and robbing each other. So now it's hostility amongst us in the black community.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.